everything to know about the 2023 Hyundai Ioniq 5. If you look at the photos of the Hyundai Ioniq 5, you might think it's a family hatchback that competes with the Ford Focus and Volkswagen Golf. However, appearances can be deceiving because it is enormous in comparison to those cars. The Ioniq 5 is nearly as large as an Audi Q5 at 4.6 meters long and 1.6 meters tall. In fact, the 3-meter distance between the front and the rear axles is the same as in the Audi A8 limousine, providing a remarkable amount of interior space for passengers. The Hyundai Ioniq 5 also runs on electricity rather than gasoline, making it a competitor to the Kia EV6, Skoda Enyaq, Tesla Model 3, and Volkswagen ID.4. It's not cheap, but it promises a respectable range between changes of up to nearly 300 miles. It can also be charged quickly again. Within the Hyundai Ioniq 5 lineup, you have several options, including 2 battery sizes and front or 4-wheel drive. Similarly, there are 3 trim levels and several optional extras designed to alleviate the stress of owning an electric vehicle, and life in general. Pricing and which one to buy. When it comes to the 2023 Ioniq 5, going big will get you home. That's why we would go with the rear drive SEL trim, which has an EPA estimated 303-mile range and 225 horsepower for less than $50,000. It includes a hands-free power liftgate, artificial leather upholstery, ambient interior lighting, a heated steering wheel, wireless charging, and other features as standard. EV motor, power, and performance. The Ioniq 5 is an all-electric powertrain with a variety of outputs. The standard range battery produces 168 horsepower. When combined with a single rear-mounted electric motor, the rear drive configuration generates 225 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque with a longer range battery, which Hyundai claims will propel the Ioniq 5 to 60 miles per hour in 7.4 seconds. The all-wheel drive version is much more powerful, with 320 horsepower and a substantial 446 pound-feet of torque, and also much faster. At our test track, it hit 60 miles per hour in just 4.5 seconds. The smoothness of the Ioniq 5 we drove on a variety of road surfaces was impressive, and its wide for an EV tires combined with a low center of gravity made it feel athletic going side to side. We only wish the steering had more feedback and the suspension was firmer. Range, charging, and battery life. The Ioniq 5 is anticipated to have a range of 220 miles with the standard 58 kWh battery pack. The larger 77.4 kWh pack has a dual motor range of 266 miles and a single motor range of 303 miles. On our 75 mile/hour real-world range test, the dual motor model covered 210 miles on a single charge. When it comes to charging, Hyundai claims that the larger battery can be charged from 10 to 80% in about 18 minutes when plugged into a DC fast charger. It can also add 68 miles in about 5 minutes. We tested this claim and found that the Ioniq 5 can be charged in this time frame. Fuel economy and real-world MPGe. The Ioniq 5 has a combined EPA rating of 114 MPGe with a long-range battery and rear-wheel drive. Adding all-wheel drive reduces that estimate to 101 MPGe, up from 98 last year. The EV SUV is expected to achieve 113 MPGe combined with rear-wheel drive and a standard range battery. The dual-motor Ioniq 5 that we tested on our 75 mile/hour highway route as part of our extensive testing regimen traveled 210 miles on a single charge. Visit the EPA website for more information on the Ioniq 5's fuel economy. Interior comfort and cargo. Although the Hyundai Ioniq 5 is not designed as an SUV, the driving position is elevated rather than low, slung, and sporty. This contributes to a fantastic view of the road ahead, as do large windows and door mirrors. In addition, Ultimate models include a clever monitoring system that displays the view in your blind spot on a display in the instrument binnacle. While not as artistic as the Hyundai 45 Concept's cabin, the interior of the Ioniq 5 is a tech-savvy space for a digitized dashboard and a heavy dose of eco-friendly materials. One enticing feature is an augmented reality heads-up display that can project navigation directions onto the windshield. The all-electric packaging also benefits the compact crossover, which has a completely flat floor for maximum passenger and cargo space. The front seats recline and have footrests, allowing people to relax while the Ioniq charges. The 5 has more front and rear seat passenger space than the 3-row Hyundai Palisade thanks to a longer wheelbase. Its large center console has plenty of storage space and slides back and forth between the front seats on top-spec limited trims. We also fit 6 carry-on bags behind the back seats, 20 with the seat backs folded down. For comparison, the hybrid Hyundai Tucson compact SUV has a top speed of 22 miles per hour. The Ioniq 5 comes standard with the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto smartphone mirroring and wireless phone charging, while the top Ultimate trim adds a premium Bose sound system and a heads-up display with augmented reality to project information onto the windscreen. Enjoy premium comfort in the front with 2 fully relaxing slim seats. The seats recline to the optimal angle, providing the occupant with a weightless feeling. The eGMB on the Ioniq 5 can support both 400 volts and 800 volts charging infrastructures. The world's first patented technology, the multi-charging system operates the motor and inverter to boost 400 volts to 800 volts for stable charging compatibility. Customers can freely use the charger to any electric device, such as electric bicycles, scooters, or camping equipment, thanks to an innovative V2L function that acts as a charger on wheels. It also powers the vehicle when it is turned off. Infotainment and connectivity. The Ioniq sub-brand, according to Hyundai, emphasizes connected living, and the Ioniq 5 has a slew of innovative infotainment and connectivity features. A 12-inch touchscreen shares a dash panel with 12-inch digital gauge cluster, but the former serves as an entertainment hub. Advanced voice recognition software, as well as Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, are included. Unfortunately, Apple and Android smartphone integration necessitates the use of wires. Safety and driver assistance features. Although with a suite of driver assistance technology, the Ioniq 5 includes a semi-autonomous drive mod called Highway Driver Assist 2, which, like GM's Super Cruise, can drive on the highway and change lanes with little to no driver intervention. The Hyundai Ioniq 5 received a good rating in the very difficult small overlap front crash test, but only an acceptable rating in the maintenance and support and safety cage category. Despite this, the IIHS notes that the space around the driver was relatively intact after the crash, indicating that survival in a crash like this is possible. Warranty and maintenance coverage. Hyundai offers one of the industry's best warranty plans. It also includes an impressive amount of free scheduled maintenance. The warranty is valid for 5 years or 60,000 miles. The powertrain warranty is valid for 10 years or 100,000 miles. The battery is manufacturer warranty for 10 years or 100,000 miles. Maintenance is complimentary for 3 years or 36,000 miles. That is all for today. We believe this information was valuable for you. We appreciate your trust in our research. Please leave a like for this video. Also, comment down and tell us what you want more from us. We will appreciate your feedback and suggestions. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you soon in the following video.